Do you have a a love story? How sweet. With a title like that, I'm sure this will be suitable for the children. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. The way of the warrior doth take its toll on a hero's face, and ere long women will fly and escape before he can give chase. Scarred and dejected, a hero named Ralph stole all of the traders' riches. He made use of their gold and bought romantic gifts for all of the ladies. The women of Albion fell at his feet, and Ralph had the pick of the town, till he finally chose a pretty young girl and bought her a fine wedding gown. But too late did he see that love that is true isn't founded on wealth. His wife's only care was for money and gems he kept up on the shelf. By way of divorce, Ralph exercised his axe on her head. This he did mount up on the wall, just over the bed. So did the woman sadly become the world's first trophy wife, and Ralph did give up the matrimonial for the hero's life. Any books for us today? Hero history is an important part of our curriculum here, so the old kingdom would be invaluable.
Come on! Eat the big bad gladiator!
Thank you, hero.
For breakfast.
I'm sure we can put this to good use.
Gladiator? Don't crab.
Can any of you tell me who built the ancient pillars at Lookout Point? Yes?
The people in the Old Kingdom, sir.
That's right. They once ruled all of Albion, and the ruins of their cities can still be found wherever you go. The kingdom was founded by a great lord named Archon, who united Albion using the power of the Sword of Eons. But over time, the sword began to corrupt him, and the kingdom fell into darkness. Strange monuments were built to focus the magical power of the kingdom, and terrifying armored figures were summoned to guard them. But at the very height of its power, the old kingdom collapsed, and Archon and his sword disappeared. What happened to them, nobody knows.
Come on!
Do you have... the final volume of the great Creatures of Albion. Should give the little ones a good scare.
Go for it! Come on!
It lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen interest in education. Thanks to this kind hero, today's lesson is from Volume 3 of the Creatures of Albion. If trolls ruled the land and dragons the skies, then the mighty kraken are masters of the sea. A few men have ever seen a kraken, and fewer still have lived to tell the tale. Since before the times of the Old Kingdom, these terrifying creatures have lurked in the seas that surround Albion. Their tentacles can grow to be over 100 feet long and are strong enough to crush a ship like kindling. A brave sailor once drove away a kraken by hacking off one of those gargantuan tentacles. But to kill one of the beasts, oh, that would truly be a heroic task.
Wow! Stop!
Do you have what's this?
Come on!
Pale
Big bad
Balverine?
gladiator!
Hope it doesn't give them nightmares.
Come on!
Gladiator.
Why don't you stay and listen, hero? It's never too late to learn. There was once a lord who thought himself good with an arrow, until people saw that his lies ran right through to his marrow. Many months in the cells of Bargate he spent, plotting his redemption. And once he was free, he hunted all evil without exception. One day he met his match, a foul and mighty Bulverine. He did not die from its bite, but his curse was obscene. He became one of those creatures, and pale as snow was his fur. To kill him came then a red-caped woman, a true connoisseur. A silver arrow pierced his blackened heart and sent him to his grave. And so he died in infamy, without the acceptance he craved. You have done our school such a great service. I don't know if we can ever adequately repay you. I do have a little something, and, well, I know it's not much, but the children think you'll love it. We used it in our production of The Mage's Apprentice, but it was a little large for our particular actors. Do you have a little macabre, perhaps, but the tale of Maxley could teach some of our pupils a valuable lesson. Why don't you stay and listen? There once lived a hob, and Maxley was his name. He was that rarest of hobs, one with a brain. Making his bed in a stream wasn't for him. He'd rather live in a village, there among men. One day he decided to travel to town. He slew a great noble and put on his gown. In Bowerstone by all was he complimented, and though short of stature, he stood proud and erected. Goodness me. But Maxley forgot what he was and grunted hello. And when the men heard his voice, all they did know. They called out for guards, who lopped off his head. It stuck on a spike, dumb and ugly and dead. So when you're about to open your mouth, remember Maxley the Hob, for it's better to be thought an idiot than to be killed by a mob.
Yay! Yay!
Yes!
Oh, come on! Insect, you know that.
Any books? Oh, Volume 2 of The Creatures of Albion. Could prove useful in our biology lessons. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. Now, let us turn to Volume 2 of The Creatures of Albion. Trolls are an ancient race formed from the rock and soil in which they were born. They have the strength of many men and can withstand all but the mightiest of blows. Get too close, and they will jump onto the ground with such force that the shockwaves can shatter a man's bones. But trolls are also slow, lumbering creatures and rarely move. So, if ever you see one, your best hope is to run away. If you're lucky, you won't be crushed to death by the boulders they throw after you. Do you have a donate? Could you spare the northern wastes? Children could stand to learn a little more geography.
I've got a stick insect.
Ah.
Yay!
Do any of you know what lies beyond the 9 seas? Yes?
The northern wastes.
Well done, Sue. Legends say that Jack of Blades first appeared there, and that it was the home of a mighty empire. Today, its ancient cities are buried deep beneath the ice. But there are still some who believe the empire will rise again, and that the people of the northern wastes will awaken when Albion is united once more. Any books?
fab.
Taylor's Tragedy
It's the big
would be
bad
perfect for our
gladiator!
after-school drama society.
Woohoo!
What strange land is this to which the storm my body has delivered? Surely heaven it is, and I be dead, for as in a dream I saw the ship torn from 'neath me by the waves, and felt death's foul kiss. But hush now, who comes here?
Truly my eyes doth deceive me, for I thought I saw some strange thing move amongst the wreck by the shore.
Now I know that I be really dead, for in this fair land do angles tread.
That's angels, Billy, not angles.
Oh,
You look like that's The Creatures of Albion, Volume 1. A perfect way to learn natural sciences. Thank you, Hero. Today, we'll be studying Volume 1 of The Creatures of Albion. Now, who here knows what screamers are? I bet you've never heard one, though, have you? That's because they stay away from the towns. But out in the countryside, it's a rather different story. And you can sometimes hear them crying out in the night. Their scream can pierce even the bravest of men's hearts. Hearing it will not just chill you to the bone, but sap your energy too. According to the sage Richard Phillips, they feed upon the life force of men, sucking out their souls. Either way, if you ever see one, you'll soon end up like them, screaming. Any books for us today? Valverine Slayer. My father used to read Scarlet Road's adventures to me every night.
Come on! Gladiator!
Valverines are the fiercest creatures in Albion. But there was once a brave young girl for whom they held no fear. One day, a beast attacked Knothill Glade, where she lived. The villagers all ran away until she alone stood to face it. The creature was twice her size, and she fought its teeth and claws armed only with a stake. By the time the warriors arrived, the beast lay dead at the girl's feet, and her dress was soaked with its blood. From that day forth, she was known to all as Scarlet Robe. As she grew older, she became a great hero, driving the evil Valverines from much of Albion and competing in the Witchwood Arena.
See? Girls can be heroes too.
Hello.
I've got
The
to
Trials of
stick
Arkham,
it in.
classic tale.
Come on!
Rather disturbing for you, I would have thought. Once upon a time, in a village by the sea, lived a boy called Arkham with his family. Peaceful were their lives for many a year, till one day a band of savages did appear, destroyed that peaceful village by the sea, and killed the poor boy's family. But of Arkham himself they found no trace, for the boy had hid in quite a safe place. And though he wished to help in his heart, he stayed hidden till the savages did depart. Then he emerged to find his whole family killed, and the streets of the village with corpses filled. Oh, dear me, this really is the most unoriginal tosh.
Great stuff!
Your age.
I think he eats Valverines for breakfast.
Do you have a donation there? Well, there's The Repentant Alchemist, but I'm not sure it's really suitable reading for children. All right, then. I'll give it a try.
25 years have I tended this inn, not knowing my wife was living in sin. For while I served the townsfolk ale by day, at night my wife served them in another way. But soon they'll regret leading her astray. When next they sip my ale, it will be their lives that pay. He who hath slept with my love will die at its taste. Then I shall see if any among them can call themselves chaste.
Thank you, Billy. I think that's enough for today.
Come on!
Got some books for me, hero?
Great stuff!
Do you have a donation there, hero? Oh my. The Windbreaker rule book? Avo alone knows what would happen if the children got hold of this. I suppose it can't do any harm. Today, we will be reading from the Windbreaker rule book. Perhaps the gentleman who gave us this book could demonstrate the benefits of its teachings himself. Yes. I see. Well, that was most edifying. But I really don't...
Yay!
Oh, dear Lord. Something must have crawled up inside him and died. Shit! Please, mind your language in front of the children. Oh dear, I knew this was a mistake. Ah, what's that you have there? The ugly guy? Sure, you'll agree. This snotty lot needs no help in that area. Don't tell their parents I said that.
Big bad gladiator!
Today's lesson is from the Ugly Guide. Though clearly, this hero has never practiced its teachings. Now, what do you think makes a person look ugly?
Having stupid hair.
That's right. Certain haircuts can make a person less attractive, as can some forms of facial hair, especially on a woman. Any other ideas?
Eating too much.
Very good. That's why everybody in Albion has such a perfect waistline. From the greatest hero to the lowliest beggar. Except for Jenna from Orchard Farm, of course. She used to be but a slip of a girl, but now... that woman certainly likes her cider. Anyway, that concludes our lesson for today. I suppose "you are not a bad person" might come in useful one day. I really hope the children won't need its advice, though.
Don't crow about it.
Well, today we will be looking at "You Are Not a Bad Person." It would seem this hero has decided he has no need of the book. But perhaps one of you can tell me how you can make yourself less scary.
Wear a pretty dress.
That's right. A person's clothes say a lot about them. And wandering around town dressed in dark leather or chainmail can frighten people. Any other ideas?
Don't wear anything at all.
Well, that might make you look more silly than scary. I'm not too sure men running around naked inspire much confidence. Perhaps we should see what the book has to say on this matter. Ah, the raising of Oakvale is a fascinating topic. But this book may be a little graphic for children their age, don't you think? All right, then. Today we'll be reading from the Oakvale Raid. Some of you may find what you're about to hear disturbing. I was looking for my teddy bear Rosie when the bandits attacked. I was afraid my brother was going to find her and tear her to pieces. I didn't know then I would never see him again. It was the screaming that told me they were coming, and I hid under an old cart. From there, I saw the bandits kill all my friends and burn everything I called home. I wanted to help them, but I was so scared I couldn't move. Maybe we should finish this book some other time. In 10, 15 years, perhaps? Any books for us? What's this?
Go for it! Come on!
Eyes of a killer? Yes, well, strictly speaking, we try not to raise any murderers in our school. All right, then. Now, I really hope none of you follow the teachings of this book, but nevertheless, you should learn to recognize the signs of evil. There are many ways a person can instill fear in others, such as covering one's body in tattoos and wearing dark clothes. But a truly scary person is able to express his evilness through actions alone. Let's see how this works. A hero. Would you regale us with an evil sneer, perhaps? Yeah. Yes. Very effective. Now, according to this book, you can also make yourself scary by performing terrible crimes, such as killing innocents. But I think we'll leave that chapter for another day. Now then, class, let's all say thank you to the nice hero.
He's amazing.
Do you have a donate? I'm sure the tale of Twin Blade is quite interesting, but I'm not sure a bandit is a good role model for our pupils, though. All right, then. Twin Blade was once a great hero. A giant of a man, his swords were feared throughout Albion. But at the height of his fame, he abandoned the guild, deciding he had no need to earn gold through quests. He could simply take it. And so, he left for the woods and became a bandit. Over the years, he united the feuding bandit clans until he became their king. He built a vast fortified camp, hidden near Oakvale, and plundered the passing traders as he desired. He was as renowned and feared as he ever was, and now had no guild constraints to hold him back.
Sir, what happened to Twin Blade?
He was defeated in a duel by this brave hero who spared his life. But no king can face such a defeat and keep his crown, not even among bandits.
Wow!
I heard he's so strong.
Come on!
Any books for a Storm's Teeth? That's the Guild of Zeros. I thought your guild had every copy of the book burned, along with its author. All right, then. The Journal of Bloody Nose. Zero in training. Day 14. This week, we've been developing our stealth skills by playing hide and seek. Knowing how to run and hide from your enemies is an important skill for any Zero, says Days. He seems to be a master of the art. It took us all day to find him after he teleported away. Eventually, we heard his cries and found him wedged inside a hollow tree in the Academy woods. He wasn't at all happy that it took us so long to find him, but he decided to test our hiding skills next. We must be really good at it, because we've been out here in the woods for 2 days now, and he still hasn't found us. Any books for us today, hero? Oh, what's this? The sock method?
Gladiator.
Yes, oh well, perhaps when they're a little older, don't you think?
Come on!
I suppose it can't do any harm. Let's turn to the sock method and see how we can make you sexier in 10 days.
Yay!
This hero seems to have truly mastered the book's teachings. Maybe he could show us what he's learnt from it.
Come on.
Oh my! That's quite enough of that, hero. And that brings today's lesson to a close. Definitely. Before you go, there's something I'd like to present to you. On one of our excursions, little Billy strayed off the path, as he always does, and found this.
It's so amazing!
He tried to hide it under his shirt, if you can imagine. I'm sure you can put it to good use.
I want to be just like him when I grow up.
Gladiator.
What did you say?
Hey,
Follow.
I don't know why I'd bother getting up in the mornings. Amanda? Yes, of course I knew her. I think about her all the time. She was so beautiful, so pure. She was afraid her sister would find out about us and use it against her, stop her from becoming mayor. I'm no noble after all. So we'd meet in secret in the grey house cellar. I would sneak out to the stables and flash my lamp 3 times to let her know I was there. One night, she didn't come out, and I found the cellar door locked. Her sister, Elvira, Lady Grey as she's now known, told me she had died of some terrible illness. Then the house was abandoned, and I never even got to... I'm sorry. It's too painful to talk about.
What was that? So, as I was saying... Right, so let's go over it one more time. I've buried it between the 2 boats on the beach.
Oh, a nice little spot.
Right, we'll lie low for a few days to avoid detection by the Barstone guards.
What if someone finds it in that time?
No one will think of looking for it there.
You'd better be right.
Patience, it'll all be fine. Easy gold. Shh! Right, so, as I was saying...
Need a good sword to fight beside you?